The famous Hollywood actor Shia LaBeouf converts to Catholicism. I'm sure that some of you have heard of this lovely news that the actor Shia LaBeouf converted to the Catholic faith. This is after he was studying for his lead role in the upcoming movie based on Saint Padre Pio. One of my earlier videos on my channel explains about the life of Saint Padre Pio in a nutshell, and that might be of interest to you, so please check it out. Now, the conversion of Shia LaBeouf may not be very surprising considering the fact that the Italian Saint Padre Pio is a very powerful intercessor. Now, Shia LaBeouf reported being in a very dark place due to a number of personal scandals and accusations, and this is what he experienced, he said, when he had started preparing for the role as the famous mystic and stigmatist Saint Padre Pio. Here are the words of Shia LaBeouf. "I had a gun on the table. I was out of here. I didn't want to be alive anymore when all this happened. Shame like I had never experienced before. The kind of shame that you forget how to breathe. You don't know where to go. You can't go outside and get like a taco. But I was also in this deep desire to hold on." The decision of Shia to take the role of Padre Pio was for his career mainly and not for his faith originally. Yet, the actor seemed to be looking for a bit of guidance through his trials and tribulations which he was going through personally. Growing up, Shia LaBeouf was influenced by his mother, who was a Jew. His father was a Christian. The actor had times in his life where he did not have belief in God. However, God seemed to have other plans for him by giving his career a very positive direction. Shia had an interview with Bishop Barron, and he had spent time with Bishop Barron while preparing for his role. This is what Shia said about this. "The reach out had happened. I was already there. I had nowhere to go. This was the last stop on the train. There was nowhere else to go in every sense. I know now that God was using my ego to draw me to Him, drawing me away from worldly desires. It was all happening simultaneously. But there would have been no impetus for me to get in my car, drive up to the monastery if I didn't think, oh, I'm going to save my career." Shia also explained how he felt that God had tried to draw him closer to him. These are his words again. "When I got here, a switch happened. It was like 3-card Monte. It was like someone tricked me into it. It felt like. Not in a bad way, in a way that I couldn't see it. I was so close to it that I couldn't see it. I see it differently now that time has passed." Shia LaBeouf has acted in some pretty famous movies. Some of y'all may have heard of the movie Transformers, which is an animated movie. Now, while having to admit to himself the wrongs he had committed, Shia also had to learn how far-reaching God's mercy can be. He said further, "It was seeing other people who have sinned beyond anything I could ever conceptualize also being found in Christ that made me feel like, oh, that gives me hope." In an interview with Bishop Barron, he shared further, "I started hearing experiences of other depraved people who had found their way in this, and it made me feel like I had permission. Isn't it amazing? I think the fact that Shia LaBeouf converted to Catholicism while preparing for Saint Padre Pio's movie might be having Saint Padre Pio smiling widely from up above in heaven. My dear brothers and sisters, this is a beautiful testimony to God's power and what He can do in someone's life. God works in mysterious ways, and all praise be to Him. May the Lord continue to be with you in your journey of life and continue to trust in Him. God bless you, my friends, and have a lovely day ahead. Thank you for supporting my channel, and please continue to do so.